My content is not for everybody, and that's okay. It's unhealthy to be a hate in disguise, and I say that respectfully. I do not energy harvest off innocent people's energy, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I say that respectfully. I do not steal people's destiny, and I say that respectfully. I do not worship the devil, and I say that respectfully. I'm on the good God's timing. I'm only moving accordingly. It's the thought process to me. No, for real, it's the thought process to me. Let me ask you a question. No, for real, for real. Hey, your thought process, you working today? Yeah, it's working. No, it's really working. You ever been psyched out your thought process when you went food shopping for yourself? You know, yeah. I don't want to go, but I gotta go. I don't want to go, but I have to go. You ever got to the supermarket with the get in the supermarket after fighting with yourself mentally? Making yourself mentally disturbed? It's the thought process me. How you bothering your own peace? It really be the thought process me. You ever realize going to the supermarket thinking you're going to be on the same page with self? I'm not going to spend more than I'm supposed to. I'm going to go with the correct price. It's the thought process me. When it's not an even exchange. You ever been psyched out of a price going into the grocery store? No, it's the thought process me. Because you already made plans with the rest of the money that you had. It's the thought process for me. You ever realize at the end of the day that it wasn't your fault as the consumer? No, it really be the thought process of me. You ever had somebody make you feel like because they don't want to do their job to go double check the price at the end of the day and they say, no, that's just the price? No, ma'am, sir, could you have one of your colleagues at the end of the day go check within checking? Because what I saw within seeing at the end of the day, and I know where it was within where it was at the end of the day, and it said a certain price over there, so it's false advertisement. It's the thought process of me. I can see. It really be the thought process of me. You ever went within a debate with a cashier before? No, it's funny. No, it's not. It's the thought process of me. Because my thing is, how do you have so much time and day and patience to go back and forth with me than to actually me, the consumer? Hello, customer service. Do your job. No, it's the thought process of me. Hello, do your job. I never understood. And then when the manager comes upon the register to see what's going on, the manager take care of everything 1, 2, 3. And they're looking at their colleague like, are we having a personal moment right now? I want to be part of it too. It's the thought process of me. You're wrong. It really be the thought process of me. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself, especially when you don't have malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself or innocent people like your neighbor. And I say that respectfully, regardless of your sexual orientation, your disability, your culture, your religion, or your age. It really be the thought process of me. It's not a crime to be yourself. Who's truly for you is going to meet you halfway and respect you, with no malicious intentions trying to run game on you, then play victim at the end of the day. That energy is different. That's why you got to protect your energy at the end of the day, because not everybody's supposed to be part of your journey, and that's okay. But always be yourself. Just because they gave up on you, they overlooked you, they judge a book by its cover. Don't lose sight of that as you could become your best self version of yourself. Especially when you don't got malicious intentions, you're trying to elevate, understand the wounds that was installed within you when it came to your trauma and your pain that made you so dysfunctional, mentally unstable, had to go within to find yourself, to better yourself, to elevate, that you matter, you're worthy. And how God works in mysterious ways. When you don't worship the devil, all money ain't good money. You understood that order. At the end of the day, becoming your best self vision of yourself, not to become victim. You're truly paying attention to mentally go within, to elevate. Wow, butterfly, you chose you to love you without the excuses. The manipulation, narcissist behavior, at the end of the day, we are all not the same when it comes to self-reflecting. Trauma and pain that made you so dysfunctional. Moms and pops didn't know how to love you, let alone respect you. Or the unhealthy relationship didn't work out for all the right reasons, how God was protecting you. The energy is different. How God works in mysterious ways to show you that you are worthy to overcome trauma and pain. Loving yourself wasn't an overnight process, but bettering yourself, you ain't have to gaslight nobody. It was real with yourself to remove the mask, to get in tune with yourself that, wow, I'm mad I am worthy. They overlooked me, they gave up on me, but I didn't shortchange myself when it came to common sense, being real with myself. That energy is different when you start to self-reflect, to better yourself, to love yourself. Hey, we are all not the same. It's a thought process to me. It's not a crime to love yourself. Just because someone doesn't understand your self-confidence within you and how you're willing to choose you. Childhood trauma went into your adulthood, being sexually assaulted, domestic violence, hate crime, discrimination, you put a name in your book. They now understand how you elevate when you was never in competition with nobody, you was just minding your business. They saw something within you at the end of the day to see you now woke, homie, to realize how God was showing you a different direction to understand growth. They would never be able to understand and keep up with you at the end of the day when they shortchanged themselves when it came to common sense, when they was wearing a mask, talking about I'm real. No, you're not. It's the thought process for me. Always be yourself. With no malicious intentions. It wasn't an overnight process finding peace within. But you was willing to understand it, an even exchange. To self-reflect, to look in the mirror. To better yourself, to love yourself, regardless who's looking. They didn't understand at the end of the day what you had to do to overcome the pain. It wasn't an overnight process, but you was willing to choose you when they overlooked you. You was willing to choose you when they abandoned you. You was willing to choose you when they didn't know how to love you. You was willing to choose you when they took your kindness for weakness. You was willing to choose you when they allowed you to feel like you shouldn't choose you. They wanted you to live in fear and be discouraged, give up on you. How God works in mysterious ways to show you the light that's in store within you. Recognizing your faith that you matter, your words, don't get discouraged today. He say, she say, definitely not adding up. Misery loves company. Homie, to realize that return back to center that actually works when you don't play with that spell work in a toxic way. You ain't gotta make nobody dysfunctional at the end of the day because you just in your own lane, minding your business. When they try to knock on your door with God's protection, at the end of the day, how God shows you everybody's not supposed to be part of your journey. It's a thought process to me. We are all not the same. I said what I said. It's the thought process for me. Loving yourself is not a crime. We may not pray the same, but I know how to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, and I don't worship the devil and I move accordingly. At the end of the day, I ain't gotta sneak this my neighbor, talk about them like a bad habit, or because of the fact that you don't see my self-reflection. Me minding my business, it be the thought process for me. I know how to respect my neighbor. We may not pray to the same person because at the end of the day, I don't know what you got going on. At the end of the day, that's between you and your God. But I know what I got going on in my lane, and I'm minding my business, elevating something that you can see. It's understanding at the end of the day, I ain't allow you to discourage me. I'm in my lane, minding my business, understanding my self-reflection. At the end of the day, I ain't asking for your forgiveness. Because at the end of the day, I love me to know at the end of the day, I ain't do nothing to you to move unaccordingly. I knew how to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. But my neighbor just above bars, cover, what a reaction. Hey, class in session. I gotta go. I'm talking too much. Now, aging your love, respect. I am the original owner of all my content, word for word, and I say that respectfully. I truly preach time to the genuine ones only. It's not a crime to be yourself. Never lose sight of day as to who you are because someone gave up on you. They just a book by its cover. They try to discourage your character at the end of the day, paint you out to be somebody you're truly not. And I say that respectfully. Never lose sight of day as to who you are because somebody wants you to give up and someone doesn't want you to believe in your self-confidence. Regardless if your moms and your pops in your life or not, the unhealthy relationship didn't work out, never lose sight of day as to who you are. And I say that respectfully. Naya, genuine love, respect. I so appreciate the time to the genuine ones only. Have a good day. Always be yourself with no malicious intent, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. It's a thought process, and we're all not the same. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the. I said what I said. Stop the.